If you really want to eat, keep climbing. The fruits are on top. I welcome you all to the round table with me, Gabriel Amwako. Let's go for a commercial break. The show is being sponsored by Second Serve Tennis Shop, home of quality tennis equipment.
Hello everyone, welcome to Second Serve Tennis Shop, where you can get everything pertaining to tennis. We have things like rackets, shoes, dresses, socks, and many others. You can find several brands such as Enoch, Head, Babolat, and Wilson. Second Serve Tennis Shop, this is where tennis starts. You can contact us on 026 1427166 or 027 6015 or 054 744 9418. We are located at the Accra Sports Stadium. Thank you.
I welcome you all back to Ghana Tennis TV. My guest for today is a former Davis Cup player and also doubles as the president of Hope Performance Tennis. Enoch Godi on my right, and also the executive director for Hope Performance Tennis, also a GTF board member, Cedric Dzelu. I welcome you guys to Ghana Tennis TV.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Gabby. Good to see you. Nice to see you.
First of all, let me start with you, Enoch. Tell us, when you talk about Hope Performance Tennis, what is it all about?
Thank you for the question, Gabby. And let me also say a big welcome to your viewers who are viewing, this program as well. Let me say a big thank you to your viewers as well. But yeah, so Hope Performance Tennis is all about, giving it back to the community. It's all about, empowering the young generation coming up, as tennis players. And when I come up with the organization Hope Performance Tennis, the motive behind it is to make sure kids that are into the game, or kids that are willing to play the game, get the support that we didn't get coming up as tennis players. Because we went through a hardship. For myself, me personally, I went through a hardship coming up as a tennis player. I went through a lot of suffering, to make it where I am today. And I realized, most young generation coming up, as tennis players are going through the same thing. So I decided to come up with Hope Performance Tennis to bring some support to these kids.
Okay, Director, let me come to you. We have witnessed the first edition, the second edition, and we are in the third edition. What should you expect in this year's edition?
Thank you very much, Gabby. Gabby, you will recall that in our first and second edition, we did promise the young people of Ghana that we will make our activities equitable and inclusive. We are riding on that promise to take our program this year to 4 regions, 4 locations. We are expected to be in Tamale, in Sunyani, Winneba, and Sogakope, where we will host 2 days of tennis clinics at each of these events. And like I said, it is to ensure that the opportunities that we offer are widely and nationwidely distributed.
Okay, you've chosen 4 regions. Why 4 regions? Because we have 16 regions now, but you choose 4. Why the 4? Because when you go to Upper West, they play tennis. You have enough children. I've been there, I've witnessed a lot of children there. When you go to Boga, there are enough children there. Western region, the number 2 is huge. Why these 4 regions?
Gabby, in principle and in terms of location, it is 4 regions. But in practice, young people who will be benefiting from this program will be coming from more than 4 regions. For instance, when we go to Tamale, we have kids coming from Bolga and Wa to participate in the Tamale event. When we are hosted at the Uzbek Hotel in Sunyani, we will have young people coming from Kumasi to participate, and as well as in Cape Coast, coming to Winneba and then Takrady joining Winneba. So even though we have 4 regions on paper in terms of logistical arrangement, young people are going to benefit from different regions. That will be more than 4. I must also add that yes, we are very much aware of the fact that there are 16 regions in Ghana, and one will expect that we host each of these programs at each of these locations. That is our long-term vision. That is our plan. The president is here leading us, to that light, ensuring that in some years to come, when we sit with you, we will be mentioning each of these regions and the program that we have for these regions. But for now, it will be 4 regions for the 2021 Hope Tennis Clinic?
President, let me come to you. Last year, if not COVID, you could have hosted the third edition.
Yes.
Yes, and how did the COVID affect Hope performance?
The COVID affect us in a way. The only way it affect us most of the time was we were not able to come back home to give the support that we normally give to these kids, and that's one way of affecting us, you know. And then secondly, I mean, due to COVID, you know, things that we need to do as an organization, you know, to raise funds, you know, we're not able to mobilize those funds, or we're not able to do those fundraisers to raise funds. So that's another way also that affect the organization as well. But then we as organization, we realize that, hey, COVID has taken, you know, a lot away from people. So since the program was not able to come on, we were like, hey, we're working with volunteers, you know, we're working with people who come to support when we're having our when we're having our programs. So as an organization, we sat down and came up with an idea that, hey, these coaches or these volunteers that come to support us, we are in COVID era, which nothing is going on. So what can we do as an organization to support these people? So as an organization, we make sure we came up with a package, you know, for each and every volunteer, you know, that have been supporting the organization, you know, so far. So they came and they support us. So we donate equipment, which is rice, oil, sardine, tomato paste, gari, and all those for these coaches or for these volunteers, at least, so that they can also you know, support their family at home in this time of COVID. So that's what affect us the most, you know, during the COVID time.
Okay, let me come back to Director. This year, every year, Hope Performance surprises the children or the junior tennis players with a special guest. I could remember the first edition, Honorable Zenato was present. The second edition, you brought in Asamoah, who is now playing good tennis now. The third edition, what are the children expecting?
Okay, Gavi, I mean, Riley said it is part of our activity to always bring someone who is celebrated, someone who is well accomplished in our society, someone who young people look up to. And we do this with the purpose of giving a person a platform to inspire these young people, to reach out to the minds and hearts of these young people in terms of building their character and motivating them. And so I'm happy that you who have followed this have spoken in a manner that suggests that the kids are impacted positively by this arrangement. And I like what you said, that it is a surprise. So it will be out of place for Cedric to be here to reveal such a surprise at this interview. And so that would take away the surprise element, right? So please, all I want to say to all young people at all these locations waiting for us is that look out for this surprise. We are coming, and we are coming big. We are coming with a guest whom you will be so excited to see and excited to hear. And we are confident that this figure will impact your life. Gabby.
Okay, Cedric, every September, Hope comes down to do something. Hope Performance, most of your programs is in September. Are you going to see this like it's going to be every quarterly we are going to experience something from Hope? Because when kids experience this quarterly, I believe it's going to really help them. Are we going to see a Hope Performance Tennis League, or are we going to experience something which will be quarterly so that the children always have impact from Hope Performance Tennis?
Gabby, in answering your question, I want to recall the words of the president and founder at the first ever edition of the Hope Performance Program, where in his speech he said that Hope is ambitious in inspiring the kids with ambitious programs. And so we are taking that comment very, very seriously, and we are designing our programs to suit that. And this particular year speaks evidence to that statement. As you can see, we have had our previous programs only in Greater Accra region. This time, we are going to 4 regions. That speaks to expansion, speaks to development. So yes, days are coming, weeks are coming, times are coming, that you begin to see more regular activity of Hope Performance Tennis. You'll be seeing the leagues, you'll be seeing the quarterly programs, you'll be seeing the weekly and the monthly program. we will be on the ground to make sure that the kids will have regular practice, regular play.
Okay, President, what do you hope to achieve after the third edition?
And basically what we're trying to hope, to achieve after the third edition, like I always say, the goal is to make sure these young ones are benefiting from what we're doing as organization, because without them, there's not going to be an organization, So what we are hoping to achieve is to get more kids, to come out to participate, because the goal is to win the kids into the sport, because most of the kids that are in these regions that we are going, for instance, a place like Volta region, a place like Sugakope are places that kids don't play tennis down there. They don't know how it works, down there. So as organization, we're going there to develop the game there. We're going there to give them that gift, of tennis, of tennis career. So it will excite me, to see these kids coming up as tennis players, or to see these kids taking part in tennis programs that is going to benefit them. So that's exactly what I'm expecting of these kids.
Okay, let's go for a commercial break, and the show is being sponsored by Second Serve Tennis Shop, the home of quality tennis equipment.
Welcome to Mark Eagle Enterprise, where you can find all types of weighing scales and weight bridges here. We sell semi-pitless weight bridges, modular weight bridges, electronic weighing scale, track weighing scale, mobile weighing bridges, pitless and pit scales. And we have the weighing scale for the chicken, lab, pallet scale and floor scale. Or we have them here. If you want the best quality scale in Ghana, you can contact us on 026 444 0402 or 026 200 0030 or 0244 148 456. You are welcome to Mark Eagle Enterprise in Tema, Mankwadi Roundabout, A17. Thank you.
I welcome you all back to Ghana Tennis TV with me, Gabriel Amoako. Executive Director, I just read something. What is the Child Bill Right in sports all about? The Hope is in partnership, or no, Hope has endorsed Child Bill Right.
Yes, Gabi. 3 days ago, the executives and the board met to look at the work of the Aspen Institute that has worked on the Children's Bill of Rights. And having looked at this document, we think that it speaks volume to what we do. Essentially, the Children's Bill of Rights is all about endorsing the fact, or ascribing to the fact, that all young people, regardless of where they are born, regardless of their capacities, regardless of their abilities, are born to play first of all. And every child has the right to play. And every child has the right to play in a right environment. Every child holds that right. And every child has a right to be coached by a professional. And every child has a right to participate in the planning and implementation of programs that concerns them. And every child has a right to be treated with dignity whilst at play. And every child should enjoy play. So these are the Bill of Rights. These are the tenets of the bill that we have ascribed to, that we have endorsed. Because truly we believe that what we do essentially is about ensuring the integrity, the happiness, and the future of this case. And this tenet of this bill gives us the guarantee that sports, when designed appropriately, in sync with this bill, will be able to max out the greatest benefit that every child can have. And so the president 3 days ago signed, document endorsing the work of the Aspen Institute, of which we released a statement to that effect. And we believe that all organizations, of course, all sporting event or organizers should ascribe to this right. And I want to end this answering by saying that we are going to fully implement this bill at every joint, every program that we organize. we are going to ensure that every child who comes to our program is treated with dignity, enjoys play, and is being led or coached by a professional to ensure that all young people would max out the benefit they can get from our program.
Okay, can you go over again with the regions that whole performance will be going? Can you go over again? You mentioned Sunyani.
We will be going to Sunyani. We'll be going to Tamale.
With the dates, can you help us with the dates?
Yeah.
When are you going to Sunyani? When are you going to Tamale? When are you going to Sugakope and Winneba?
So we'll be going to Winneba from the 10th to the 11th of September.
Okay.
And before that, we'll be visiting Sugakope from the 6th to the 7th of September. And then before that, we'll be going to Tamale from the 3rd to the 4th. And then the last one will be from the 13th to the 14th of September. That will be in Sunyani. I'm sure you were asking also of my closing statement. I want to use the opportunity to thank your organization, Tennis Media, and then Tennis Foundation Ghana for putting up this program. And of course, Alliance Media, right?
Yeah, Alliance Plus TV.
Alliance Plus TV for putting it together, because we love such partnership, because we believe that it can only be through this partnership or kinds of this partnership that we can, take sports to different level. And to thank our coordinators from different regions who are helping with this program, in terms of organization, Dr. Bansa in Sugakope, Mr. Danladi and Samson Shaibu in Tamale, Great Okoro in Sunyani, Coach Noah and Abombila in Winneba. We thank all of you for your massive support, endorsement for this program. And to you, the lovely case of Ghana, where we'll be coming, we thank you in advance for your participation, future participation in this program. And we promise you that you will have a great, fun and filled event. Expect us.
President, he has said a lot.
Yeah, I know.
He has said a lot.
He has said it all, so I'm just gonna.
Your final submission so that we wrap up.
Yeah, so my final submission, I just want each and every region that we're going, for this program, I want to make sure each and every kid in that region, I fell in love with the game of tennis. Because like I always said, I'm not going to be here if not because of tennis. So when I'm going regarding tennis, or when I'm going about tennis, I go with all my heart and I make sure everybody benefit from the sport. Do you understand what I mean? So those regions that we're going to are regions that I really, it's really on my heart, that these people in these regions need that benefit, or they need that support to be able to come up out of where they are right now. So as a president of organization, I'm very pleased at the regions that we're going, and I just want each and every kid in that region to be ready. We're coming to those regions to support you guys. We're coming to those regions, to at least, give you that hope that you need as a kid in every sport that you're doing. And also we're trying to use tennis as a tool, to get these kids together, so that they don't go in a ways that is going to support them or it's not going to benefit them in the future. So I want each and every person in those regions to be ready, all the coordinators, all the coaches in all those regions. We just want to let you guys know we appreciate everything that you do for those kids. We appreciate your support and everything, and we will see you guys in those regions very soon. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So children who are in Winneba or Central Region, Sugakope, Sunyani, and Tamale, watch out. Whole Performance Tennis is coming. It's coming live, not just one day. They are coming there 2 to 3 days. I'm sure they are going to spend 2 days at every region. And that's it for today. I am Gabriel Mwako. Catch me same time on Friday at Ghana Tennis TV.